For our chemistry project, we're going to show you how to make peppermint cold process soap and explain the chemistry behind it.
The main reaction in soap making is known as saponification. Saponification is an exothermic chemical reaction that occurs when fats or oils come into contact with the base lye. The products of saponification are glycerol and a crude soap. Soap is made with an alkali metal, the most common being sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. When the alkali is sodium hydroxide, a hard sodium soap is formed. When the alkali is potassium hydroxide, a soft or liquid soap is formed. Each fat or oil is made up of a mixture of different triglycerides. In a triglyceride, 3 fatty acid molecules are attached to 1 molecule of glycerin. The fatty acids are weak acids composed of a carboxylic acid group consisting of 1 hydrogen, 2 oxygens, 1 carbon, and 1 hydrocarbon chain attached to the carboxylic acid group.
The carboxylate end of the soap molecule is attracted to water. This is the hydrophilic end. The hydrocarbon chain that is attracted to the oil and grease is repelled by water, and so is known as the hydrophobic end. Dirt and oil are not attracted to water, but because soap is an emulsifier, the dirt and oil will suspend in the water and rinse off. The hydrocarbon or hydrophobic part of the soap molecule breaks up the grime while the carboxylate or hydrophilic end attracts the water. The tools we use are a steel pot, a stick blender, thermometer, scale, goggles, gloves, aprons, silicone soap mold, vinegar in case of a spill, a plastic pitcher, cardboard, towel, and a plastic opening spoon. And the ingredients are 4.6 ounces of lye, 9.9 ounces of distilled water, 2 ounces of sweet almond oil, 18 ounces of coconut oil, 10 ounces of olive oil, and about 1 ounce of peppermint essential oil.
For proper safety, protect the area with newspaper or other protective materials. Wear goggles, rubber gloves, and aprons. Have vinegar nearby to neutralize any lye spills. Keep the area ventilated.
Step 1. Prepare the mold, cardboard, and towel. Next, measure out 9.9 ounces of distilled water. Then measure out 4.6 ounces of lye in a separate container. Next, slowly pour the lye into the water and stir with spoon until it is fully dissolved. Set aside with good ventilation to cool. Then separately measure out all oils and then place them in a large pot on the stove to heat. Once the lye water has cooled to 100 to 110 degrees, slowly pour it into the oils. Be sure that the oils are not hotter than the lye. Begin mixing with a stick blender on low setting and then turn up to a higher setting, making sure the solution is thoroughly mixed. When the solution begins trace or a yogurt consistency, add the peppermint essential oil. Be sure to mix well. Next, slowly pour the mixture into the mold. Cover with cardboard and towel and set aside for at least 24 hours. After 24 hours, remove the soap from the mold and place on parchment paper and allow it to cure for about 3 weeks. The longer the soap sits without being used, the more mild and hard the bar of soap will be.